Hey, this is Sports with Keith NY, and I'm coming at you with my first video. Unfortunately, it's going to be on a low note. Deandre Baker, back at it again. It looks like it's alleged that he paid off the accusers when it comes to the stolen jewelry. I believe the robbery attempt happened in March or April. If I'm not mistaken, they're going to specify it in this article I pulled up. So I was about to go to sleep, and out of nowhere, ESPN notifies me, boom, Deandre Baker, Quinton Dunbar. Lawyers deny that they paid off the accusers. So what I ended up doing is I started looking a little further, and apparently there's Instagram DMs and there's all kinds of incriminating information. And if this is true, Baker may never be a Giant again. I'm baffled. I'm so baffled I woke up out of my bed, jumped into my office and decided to shoot a video. So, oh man. And here I was hoping for a good season, But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump right into the article now and I'm going to read it with you guys. There's actually two articles. One with the initial accusations, and then there's a second article with his lawyers denying. So let me just get into some of the important parts of it. All right. So the article was written by Pat Leonard from the Daily News, and this is the initial article accusing Baker and Dunbar of paying off the initial witnesses. All right, so it was both the crime and the cover-up. At least that's what a search warrant obtained exclusively by the Daily News seemed to indicate in the case against Giants cornerback Deandre Baker and Seahawks corner Quinton Dunbar for an alleged armed robbery that occurred on May 13th in Miramar, Florida. So the robbery actually happened in March. It was right at the beginning of the whole coronavirus lockdowns here in New York. If I'm not mistaken, that happened, March 18th? Okay. The explosive warrant obtained as a public record from the Broward County Clerk of Courts seeks access to iCloud accounts associated with Baker and Dunbar. The warrant cites evidence collected through previous warrants, which includes video footage and direct messages that allegedly show witness Dominique Johnson oversaw the payoff of Baker's and Dunbar's 4 alleged victims on May 15th at the office of Dunbar's attorney, Michael Greco. Is it Greco or Greco? You guys are going to kill me in the comments, so whatever. I tried. So it looks like there was a payoff on March 15th, which was 2 days after the alleged incident. And I don't even know what the legal ramifications are. Honestly, I'd have to look into it. I don't know if you can bribe a witness before they, agree to be a witness. Is that okay? Or if you bribe the witness, after they already signed a statement and they've agreed to cooperate, if you bribe them then, is that okay? I honestly don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a legal expert. If anybody knows, they can always, mention it down in the comments. But I don't see him on the field next year. If he's not, if this doesn't, run its toll in the legal, in the courts, it's definitely going to run its toll with Roger Goodell. He shows that regardless of what the courts say, he's going to come down with an iron fist. So let me get into the next article. Oh man. Giants doing Giants things already. Yeah. Well, I guess it's more like Giants doing Knicks thing. This is something you normally see with the Knicks, but yeah. All right. So this was a follow-up. It came out on ESPN at around 12:48. So let's see. Lawyers for Seattle Seahawks cornerback Quinton Dunbar and New York Giants cornerback Deandre Baker are denying a report of a cover-up in the alleged robbery involving the 2 NFL players in May. The New York Daily News, which obtained a search warrant that cited... Oh, so pretty much in the beginning, they're just quoting the previous article we read. Okay, so Greco called the report false. Law enforcement, both local and federal, was advised from day one and beyond that the alleged victims in this case were actively extorting Baker and Dunbar, he told the Seattle Times. These men fabricated a robbery story after waiting an hour to call police and then immediately began contacting the players demanding money. My office obtained accurate and truthful affidavits consistent with the independent witness and my client's account. These victims are seasoned career criminals who have been arrested and or convicted of crimes ranging from conspiracy to commit murder to human trafficking to filing a false police report. Mr. Dunbar took and passed a polygraph confirming that he did not participate or witness any robbery. So, like in most legal issues, there's two sides to the story, and, you know, the truth is always somewhere in the middle. This, I don't even know how to react to it right now, because now our secondary is kind of up in the air. We have a whole bunch of young guns, you know, back there. We were expecting our first round pick from last year to be a better, more seasoned vet, if you want to call a second year pro a vet, but at least mature, because what last year they said he wasn't putting his best foot forward. He wasn't in his playbook like he needed to be. And this just looks like another Gettleman disaster pick. I mean, you can't give up first round picks in the NFL. It's just something that you can't do and build a consistent, you know, title contender. And I don't even know. I'm kind of depressed now. I was kind of happy before I decided I was going to go in and, you know, go off for the night. But now, yeah, it looks more and more like we are going to have this 4-12, you know, 5-11 season that everybody keeps predicting, because now, as you can see, I'm clearly emotional. I love the Giants. I don't even know what to do now. This is crazy. But, you know, I'll end it here. I've already been rambling long enough. So this is my first video. I'm, you know, kind of depressed that I had to be on this topic, but all right, man. Once again, this is Sports with Keith and Y. And if you liked what you saw, if you sat through the whole thing, feel free to drop a comment down below, and feel free to like and subscribe. All right. You guys have a nice night. Man, I need like a little signing off with Keith and Y. Yeah.